Also thankful for this venue. Letting me speak my mind. So I don't speak it in public and get arrested.
That's right.
I fantasize about crying, openly and ugly, on a park bench or eating a burger, letting go of a quiet lament that I've bottled up and kept dry for no reason. A deadbeat's painful croon hums silent and sweet. The tides will rise into a blathering, weeping crescendo, cresting softly, supple, fat drops in my eyes. Tears are much more cleansing than cum, much more exhausting too. In my fantasy, everybody notices, but pretends not to. Suck me up out of peripherals. Disgust disguised with their envy. Unable to form their own cacophony crescendo with a burger. I won't finish mine. My burger, that is. Crying mothers are never hungry at funerals, much too full of envy. Leave my forgotten meal for the next man, if they're not lucky enough to cry.
Damn, bro.
All right, regular schedule program. Some nasty shit.
But of Jones.
Her eyes cast a spell, magnetic. Invisible fingers close around my throat, make me watch her torturous tongue. It calls me home. Red lips, a warm throat. She gets closer, knees dig into the mattress. Her eyes never break their hold. She bends at the hips plump menacingly, the shape of a cobra. And she sways, and she slithers. As she shows me how much her throat can take, I'll never doubt her again. The hold of her gaze won't let up. My last breath escapes with a beastly groan. When her tits caress my inner thigh, electric, lovely spasms shoot up my spine. Venom fills up her mouth, warms her belly. She becomes toxic with her love and leaves me for dead. Thank you.
We need an erotic poet next.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. By request of Rudy, but
You
first,
dropped $1.
thank you so much, Richard. You know, I was really kind of insecure about reading sex poems in public, and then like when I heard Richard like read his, I was like, oh, this is my place. I can like read my sex poems. You guys want to hear a sex poem real quick?
Ocean Spray!
Yeah. Ocean Spray. You guys got your favorite poems. Okay, I'll read Ocean Spray, and then we're gonna have my favorite I think he should be a TV personality. That voice is just something else. His voice is just like velvet.
He does got the keen voice, huh?
He does, yeah. I'm talking about Robbie Hamill. You guys want to hear Ocean Spray first, or you want to hear Robbie?
Robbie!
Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray, Robbie.
All right.
Ocean Spray.
Ocean Spray, then Robbie. All right, Ocean Spray. Since you asked for another kinky poem, Ocean Spray. So let me just preface this by saying I live on a boat. So, fill in the details. Sweet kisses on my neck, breath down my back, awakened by soft skin in this tiny ocean shack. I feel the motion of the ocean every time he comes around. I'm your wonderland potion. Come and drink me down. Grow big, then small when you have so sweet a taste. Running marathons in this ocean breeze, we accelerate the pace. Bring your mind's eye right on around. Come explore my corner of town. Ghost haunting your dreams, desires in the night. Anticipation growing larger with no relief in sight. Longing for pleasure to ease the pain. Waiting for passion to soothe your brain. Waking up in the morning so eager to please. Poised and ready, I fall to my knees. In the woods in the morning, climbing ever so fast. Choking back my breath, I hope my love can last. His face is Picasso when my love is on the brink. I take a breath and swallow down this sweet nectar drink. We catch our breath for a second wind here in this ocean shack, caressing my hidden treasures while I'm laying on my back. I lay down with my love in the morning. He drinks of my divine, sweet kisses on our body every time we wine and dine. We eat, we talk, we dance. We share a few laughs. Then I lead my lover down my sweet and hollow path. He travels miles down the tunnel with no light in sight. He opens the narrow crevice and fills me with divine light. We breathe, we sigh, we laugh, we kiss, we roll around in bliss. We always aim to please each other, we surely never miss. My love works hard to give me pleasure, I have no words to say. Then I wash my lover's face with glistening ocean spray. We leave our bodies in ecstasy, we take each other far. Cradled by the moon and sleeping in the stars. We come back to earth so full, we lounge and we lay. Looking forward to tomorrow morning's dose of sweet ocean spray. Thank you. That is from my book, The Ascension Key. Okay, so coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll circle back around to you guys. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Hamill.
Robbie! Man, have you been working out?
No, I have not been working out. The shirt is just very flattering. This shirt's actually 70 years old. Yeah, it was grandfather's. He was a kooky fella. He never served in war. He was stationed in Germany between World War II and the Korean War. Then he worked for a company that basically won the Cold War because they sold all the bombs and satellites to the government. And then he retired and started writing poetry. He was one of those guys. I don't know if you've ever seen those guys. There's a bunch of people make careers and then get into poetry when they retire. Nothing wrong with that. If you do think something is wrong with that, think about Rimbaud just did the reverse. That little French kid that everyone loves, stopped writing at 16. Then he sold out, worked for the man, sold guns. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic here, but
Thank you, Robbie.
I got one poem for you here tonight.
You got a dollar on the floor.
I got $1 on the floor. Come up.
Dennis dropped that.
Get up.
I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I said you did on video.
I'm not going to give it to him. But y'all know what was wrong with Holden Caulfield, right?
He's an asshole.
He might have been. But Holden had this thing some men in this world have. They're mixing up sex and death. I got a poem for you. It's called Suicide. A date once thought she'd impress me with the fun fact that Helen Keller was a liberal supporter of eugenics, that the most famous disabled person in the history of congenital malfunction was in favor of post-birth abortions. I blurted out, "Now that's heavy metal," and my date gave a fake laugh. Across coffee, I looked at her body, her clean skin, her dark hair, the way she plucks her eyebrows, real thin. I thought briefly about sex. Not with my date, with Helen. I wondered if she could read those finger signs on other parts of her body. If she was bent over before me, could I sign on the small of her back, "Helen, your cunt is paradise," and she let out one of those death moans in the wrong key. I didn't see my date again, but I recall there being a very long line at the pharmacy later and feeling annoyed by it. Thank you all.
Bravo! Bravo!
I'll leave on the computer.
Okay. Robbie, thank you. You forever ruined the miracle worker for me. Coming up next to the stage, Maxie.
Maxie!
Come on up. God, I love that star. All right, Maxie, everybody.
Maxie! Woo!
Oh yeah. Okay, let's.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, is that good?
Still too high.
Okay.
There you go. Can you handle it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to run out of time here. I got a few.
Don't worry about time.
Okay.
Second time ever on the mic.
Intro. In this realm that is your reality, I want to be someone for sure. I want to be someone's for sure. I want to be truth. We should be love, but it's kind of tough. Patience and acceptance is not something to be forced. Let others find it within you.
Yeah.
Woo! This one is called Time Passes. 21 years old, I can see my past. The teen years are gone and I thought they would last. My face is not well aged and my skin doesn't sag, but I've turned 1,000 pages and there are years I wish I'd had. My future is no longer a dream and my mornings are not so bright, but I've put my ducks in a row and thank God I'm alive and alright. My eyes show my worry and my skin reflects the sun I've seen. I contemplate my actions and all of what it could have mean. Tomorrow please show me the love of next week. It's not too far. I have more things to wonder and learn, but what really are. 30 I thought would never come, and if it would I'd be well set. But in years, there's nothing really to say that a bookshelf is a bet. So I'm shaking off the party, but not trying to forget.
Yeah.
I just wrote this up just for you guys last night because I was trying to keep it like positive because my stuff gets dark sometimes. Dry your eyes, there's so many reasons to cry, but behind your mind lies its potential that's fire. Forget the people who left you behind or kiss the places you can't find. Goodbye, material junk makes your happiness a lie. Your breathing is just fine. Life is a chess game or just roll the dice. Either way, your perception is what makes it nice. This is a little bit of a sex poem, kind of maybe.
What?
Sinner, a whore, a party girl for sure. Tangled up with boys, bare-chested toys, big trucks and race cars, smoky herbs to the bars, snorting coke from her cleavage just for a rise. I'd say half naked, fully supported by these guys. No want to settle down, tomorrow is far away. Let's watch the sun sink beneath the waves and let our imaginations play. I was a healer, I didn't know how deep the seeds I sow. Till you're old and looking back, wondering, where did they all go? This one last one off my head. It's an old one from when I was like 12 or something. Starting from the back just to mess with the routine. Being dirty instead of clean. Cutting my hair and crying for no reason. It's all just about changing with the season. Where the flowers bloom in slow motion and the rain pours and rewind. Where the lions back down and the ants run it all. Where humans are smart. Where we fall up and get lifted to the ground. Where black is too bright and I can't see for shit when the sun's up. I live for eternity. Here where I sit in the sky, watch the galaxies collide. The 4-year-old child held my hand and explained to me that the buildings were falling.
Wow.
Woo! Maxie.
Thank you, Maxie. You know, that part where you said, I've turned 1,000 pages, but there's more I wish I could have seen, right? Man, that there's just something about hitting certain milestones in life, because you talked about being 30, and there's something about hitting certain milestones in life that every time I'm coming up on a birthday or a milestone, it's I get really reflective about certain things. And, not so much about looking back on the past, wishing I woulda, but still, it's just that reflection. It's healthy sometimes to kind of see where you've come and where you like to go after that. So I really appreciated that part, just that deep reflection. And the first time I heard you speak, it was man, you really seem to be at a place where you understand yourself and your thoughts, and I really admire that. Thank you.
Woo, Maxie!
Thank you for your insight. That was deep, man.
Coming up next to the stage, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Rudy G.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's your turn, buddy.
Rudy!
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? That sounds like a party to me. I like that. All right, okay, well, it's a long day. I'll try to be quick. I'm bluesing. Yo, Mom, help me out with a couple of bucks, please. I love you. And I'm on this little wave, and I can swear I'm looking really good over here, except, wait, there are minefields everywhere. And like a field mouse, I too shall build my supplies soon, for the winter is approaching, and it's that goddamn crutch. It's love, man, and it's got me. So please stop me. Don't let me buy what they're selling. I'll have to walk home alone anyway. I might as well save some bucks. And I live down here in downtown. And it's kind of lonesome and semi-depressing, but depression, I suppose, is good for something, right? Right? I got a silver spoon. I think I'm going to use it to dig holes in my walls and dig tunnels through my residential hotels so that nobody will get a chance to see me in the halls and meet me. Because I think most of them don't even want to know me. But they probably go in my room all the time when I'm not there and thumb through my written and artistic work. Hell, someone's probably there right now thumbing through my new artistic work. But they will soon get tired of being disappointed and leave my lone room for me to live or to die in. But better a roof over my head than thinking any one of you is going to be able to take care of my appetites. My appetites. I'm bluesing. Like I've lost her forever, and that's good. But I was actually only waiting for her here, and I wrote this to pass the time. So this is a rewrite of a famous piece for the Mightier Pens. So let's see if it's good. A look in the mirror. A look in the mirror. I need help too, I say to myself, loud and clear. Sonic sounds from my throat rumble and live in the belly of this tiny public restroom. And the memory sends me all the way back to who I used to be. And hopefully a current version of myself smiles back to meet me. For as my life choices did that and done, to stumble and have fallen too much, and wonder if this show will ever go internationale again, through a poem, through a drawing, through magic in the eye. Will you see the footy of me on screen? Will you hear the voice of the one who spoke the words that weren't pretending anything but displaying everything good about what makes good? About what makes life good, about what makes life good, about what makes life good, about what makes life good. And from myself I decree that I shall not ever perish, even though I know inevitably, eventually, we all will. We all will. But some would have great faith and know that I will be there to reconcile and console your sore, sour soul, as a medicine man of sorts, who does this for free, or as a corporate man, because I do this for money. Maybe I'm just a nobody and I will not have ever have done any of these things, as if I could ever live up to be enough for you, or for the money. Money I don't live for. I live for me. I'll say this for free, that this love is for freedom. I will say this for freedom, that this love is not greed. I swear I'm a walking public service announcement. Beware of this dude. I don't do this for money. I don't do this all the time for free for you. I'm a poet and an artist, and I do artista. I do this for me because you mean this much to me. It was always for the love inside of me, mirroring the love that you got inside of you. that I could live in this great glory of the light, the love, and the passion that you've helped to instill in me. That makes me feel a we. But I couldn't be a we without you, my conscience, my God. Who you are to me shows us all our primal natures, behaviors, the darkness that makes me, me, and you, you. I see the ugly faces I make to pretend that I'm scary to you, to scare you, because I enjoy the nose wrinkles that make me look ugly. It shows me that I've got scary range enough for you to love me and be frightened of me. It's exciting. Makes life slugs horny, horrifying, and inviting. I'm a contrary being, and I'm only seeing myself with you, for I'm only happy when sad and sad when happy. The natural duality of fire and water. For I am the light that is the darkness and the dancing that is the stillness. Happy, inviting, entrancing, exciting. And now I'm laughing. Thank you.
Is that creepy?
Thank you, Rudy G.
Super
you know,
creepy.
Rudy, I really appreciate how you own the mic. I remember a few months ago,
Thank you.
I don't remember where we were sitting, but you were just saying, man, I just wish I could just memorize my poems and just be able to say them, and like, you're doing it. I'm so proud of you for doing that. Like that, it does take a lot to be able to like internalize it and get up here and just be able to flow and own the stage. So like, kudos to you, my friend.
Yeah, I married each piece.
You have to, man.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, coming up next to the stage, we have somebody really, really special. And just so you know, I'm going to say that about everybody because everyone's really special. You know, I actually, this next poet, one of the poems in my book, I actually was sort of inspired to write and process some of my like feelings and trauma about church and Christianity, like hearing this person talk and share like her experience. So coming up to the stage, we got Sarah.
Sarah! Woo!
I miss you when you leave.
Don't leave. So I quit my job like 2 weeks ago, and
Oh, man. Wow.
so we've been having a shitty couple of weeks, and
Oh, man.
so I decided to, I don't know, bring some poems out, some feels. Why do I feel the need to smile every time a stranger makes eye contact with me, even though the smile never quite reaches my eyes? Awkward fear that someone might talk to me when I have nothing to say to anyone who doesn't yet know my name. I don't come prepared with small talk created to be suspicious of anyone's agenda. I could say I forgot to make a door when I built these walls, but I wouldn't have let you in anyway. Stranger danger has permeated my DNA in every crowded room. I wish I could run away. I can't even trust my friends. Why would I trust your unspoken intentions? Sometimes I feel I only care about myself, lost in self-preservation. Everything inside of me meant to protect me is slowly destroying me. I am not safe here. I am not safe anywhere, not even alone. Wrote this on Sunday. Wishing time could just stop, needing a moment to think, resting every endeavor on where the next step lands, won't survive in another fall, becoming a crash, everything breaking on the way down. If Jurassic Park has taught us anything, life always finds a way. Maybe this life will find a way, rather than continuing to waste away, thriving rather than striving for something more. Lessons not learned from burned bridges, turning back, trying to reconstruct them, time to accept you are trapped on this side. Canyons beneath echo back the past. What has been done can still be done. You're not finished yet.
Sarah, that was bravo! Bravo!
Sarah coming up.
Okay. Just a little bit for this next poet, because she's about as tall as I am. You guys ready for some uplifting wind beneath your wings? positive affirmation poetry.
Bette Midler? Bette Midler is here?
Kinda, but in a different form. You guys, please welcome to the stage Tam the artist. Not the artist, D-A, the artist.
Tam the artist. Woo! She's great.
I'm gonna
Sure, thank you.
Hello. This poem is called Each and Every Breath. Yes, I'm different from the rest. I choose love. I choose peace. I choose not to stress. At the beach free, living life at its finest. No worries. I couldn't care less. If it's not life or death, miss me with the bullshit. A lifelong work in progress. Want to be at my very best. Live my life to the fullest. Aware that I'm truly blessed. And I thank God for each and every breath.
Yes.
Benefits us all. Every day, this is how I feel. In and out of thoughts to the truth is revealed. Nothing's what it seems. What you tell yourself brings emotions that carry good and sometimes bad feelings. In this way, life's a dream. Therefore, it's best to think of things that are healing, loving and kind to the soul, so positive sensations can evolve into vibes that benefits us all. Thank you. Life's too short to be sour. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to shrug your shoulders or hold a grudge. Life's sometimes hard, and for others even harder. Some lack the confidence, skills, and even knowledge. Some don't have the desire, motivation, or the willpower, but are still human and at any time can blossom into a beautiful flower. Be the bright light in others' life, upon them with lots of love shower. You never know when we'll be called home, yes, the golden hour. But in the meantime, be loving and kind. Life's too short to be sour. Dennis, can I see my phone, please? Keep yours, but I want to. Thank you. And I want this last poem to you all. It's something that I wrote. This was wrote on the 21st. This is the 22nd. Oh, tomorrow's my birthday, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday! Happy early
I should
birthday!
have known the day. Okay. Thank you. This is called The Fat Lady Snore. It's like this. Solo is how I roll. Won't tell on myself, so off I go. On to the next adventure. I'm down as long as it entails fun and laughter. What's next to come, we'll have to wait and see after. Then it's farewell, off to the next chapter. Life moves faster than a merry-go-round. Confused, bewildered, trying to keep my feet on the ground. Head above water, complain why bother. Shit, we grown, we gotta make it on our own. Ain't no more asking the homeboy and homegirl for a loan. Let alone moms or pops, it's time to stand up. Work with what you got, even if it's not a lot. It's more than what most got. Stop looking down and look up. It's not over till you drop. Drop meaning your heart stopped. Can beat no more, you're out of here. Close the door, it's over. I can hear the fat lady snore.
Oh.
Hey, peace and love. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Tam the artist. Oh. Hello.
Don't rush me.
Is there anybody
You
here?
got to say B? No,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
it just rhymes with me, y'all.
Thank you. Y'all give it up again for Tam the artist.
Tam the artist.
So So are we hitting the joint tomorrow so I can treat you for your birthday? Or your family's got you? I'll get you another day then.
Whenever you want.
Okay.
Just bang my line.
Tomorrow's
Be
the
there.
street fair in OB, so like, let's, if you're around.
Okay. But when you says we hitting the joint, we hitting the joint and we hitting the joint.
Both, yes, both.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so next to the stage is me. I got one more poem because it's my second one, and then
There you go.
I got
There you
another one of my favorite. Because again, I say that because I'm pretty much everybody's my favorite poet here. I love, I love Poets Underground because in this place, like we come here and we're just like, we're real, we're authentic, nothing's off limits. Everyone can speak like whatever's going on in their life, and you can leave it here.
go. Yeah.
And I love that so much. Like this place has brought so much healing to so many people, myself included. And I just love that we can talk about whatever. Everything is welcome. Everything is celebrated and accepted. And I absolutely love being here. Like Tuesday nights is it for me. So this next poem is another one out of my book, The Ascension Key. It's called Broken Pieces. Shattered dreams, fractured hearts, broken pieces to mend. So glad it all fell apart. Now, I don't have to pretend. Pretend like I'm doing well and like my life isn't a mess. I was brought to my knees and finally able to confess. Confess that I'm lost and often don't know my ass from my face. That I'm sinking and I need help as I'm drowning in this race. You know, I never used to ask for help. I like to put the me in teen, waiting to take a handout until life got too extreme. Shattered mirrors on the ceiling, broken glass on the floor, pieces of my life everywhere, too painful to ignore. Broken pieces have sharp edges that can do even more harm. But breaking others with our brokenness is cause for alarm. Shit, I forgot the rest of the lines, so that's all y'all get. And the last part says, like, you can rebuild your life into anything when you no longer have a form, and broken pieces give us more to build our life with. Yeah, I forgot. I've been drinking too much Chardonnay. So, next up to the stage,
It's okay.
Michael Tico. A fabulous poet and a musician. So we're gonna get a little bit of everything tonight. Put your hands together for Michael. And company. Oh, he's just record you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got to get a video for my mom to show my mom. So,
Hi, Mom.
You got another video right here.
hey, thanks, man. That's awesome. Oh, it's good to come here to Poets Underground. It's kind of like therapy.
Definitely like therapy.
Yeah, and which is really good because I just recently broke up with my therapist, and it's been a big thing. But we're not going to go into that. So I like to do a little poem and then a song here. So I'm going to do my first one, and I actually wrote this on a prescriptions thing. And so maybe if first of all it's trendy because I typed it up, and then it's also on a prescription thing. So maybe if my therapist sees it, she'll take me back. So here we go. We have drugs that will make you crazy. We have drugs that will make you sane. We have drugs that will help your libido. We even have drugs that will numb all of your pain. Our society loves drugs so much we package them and give them convoluted names while we ironically ignore the fundamental problem on why the drugs were originally made. And yeah. So here we go, and then I'm gonna do a little song. I usually do funny songs, but tonight I was gonna do a little different song. It's a little more serious one, so I hope it's okay. And this one's about regret. And then I thought it was appropriate. Dennis did his little poem about ocean spray because this is Sail Over the Oceans of Regret. So there we go. So. You capture your lovers inside glass jars. cast them off to sea to ferment with the stars. And you've been gone for weeks, said possibly years. Now the ocean is the only thing that I hear as those they pull you through the seven seas. If you're cast off your course, just crash into me and she crush. Yeah, you win a little something like, what are you waiting for? And I can't hold on anymore, cause those skirts pull me away. And well, now I can't stay. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret, yeah. And you captured everything that your feet did touch, only to learn naturally it wasn't enough. And you set off to sea in search of what you need. Never thought that it could be found within me, as those currents they pull you through the seven seas. If you're cast off your course, just crash into me and she crashed. Yeah, it went a little something like, what are you waiting for? And I can't hold on anymore, cause those girls pulled me away. And well, now I can't say. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret, yeah. Floating on that ocean, darling, back to me. Oh, my, you'll see. You'll be floating on that ocean, darling, back to me. Oh, and back, you'll see as she crashed. And it went a little bit something like, you know when you get really late at night, and you walk in, and your girl's there, and she gives you those eyes. No girl's there, but you've been there before, and she gives you those eyes.
No, I don't buy it. I ain't buying it.
Something like, she gave me those eyes, and it went something like, she said, what are you waiting for? And I can't hold on anymore, cause those skirts pulled me away. And well, now can say it's another sunset over these oceans of regret. Yeah, I'm just set sail over these oceans of regret. Just set sail over the oceans of regret. Yeah, I'm just set sail over these oceans of regret. Thank you, Amplify. You guys are amazing in that picture. It was really good. Thank you so much. I love it so much.
Yeah, let's get weird.
Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
We weren't weird already.
No, I'm sorry. I just looked at
Let's
the sign.
get weird.
I just saw the sign.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank
I saw
you for
the
that.
sign.
Okay, coming up next to the stage, I've not quite met this poet yet, but I'm so excited to hear something new and someone new. Coming up to the stage, Hillary. Is this your first time? Ooh, you were on the written scene. I was too. Did I think I just saw your podcast with Adam.
Yeah.
So good.
You're a
So
podcaster.
good.
Yeah, so good.
Okay, I'm so excited to hear you again.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Lower the mic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Hi, I'm Hillary. So if you didn't hear, this is a podcast by our friend Adam Greenfield, and he interviews
Adam.
writers. Yeah, so he gave me the opportunity to be on it, and I was so honored. So got this t-shirt, Wrapping Hand, check it out. Instagram, Spotify, wherever. Okay, so I have a couple poems for you. This first one is called Did You See the News? Sometimes I just want to quiet the world, to put my headphones on and listen to my mind on repeat. Moments that were just mine, perfect seconds that are safe from being ruined. A day before today's news is truth. Noise I swore I'd never get used to. Has anyone ever been on Hinge? So this is about being on Hinge, the love-hate relationship with dating apps. Being on Hinge kind of makes you unhinged. So this is called I Never Know What to Write in the Bio. What if I told you that I don't believe in love at first swipe? That this profile is the tightrope I walk on the way to love, hope on one side, hurt on the other. My most irrational fear is getting everything I've ever wanted, but I think I am finally ready to trust fall into the possibility of you. You should leave a comment if you're not afraid of heights, or if you are, but still up for the climb when the view is worth it. We could be worth it. Together we could skip rocks just to see what a heartbeat looks like before falling in love, picking a fight with gravity only for a few moments of flight. I go crazy for DoorDash food at midnight. If loving that is wrong, I don't want to be right. Or the same type of weird if you think the drink tastes better when you're sharing it with someone whose lips are just as sweet. I'll know I found the one when unabashed laughter escapes me and follows the breeze along with every eyelash wish I've ever made. When every clock that's ever read 11:11 stops hearing my whispered plea for an easy love, I am convinced that I am not all that easy to love, but maybe you can be the one to change my mind about that. And I have one more. This is called The Aftermath of You. Your way with words came first like a soft summer rain, and then like clouds crowding my sky. I watched as you leveled every person in your path, as you ripped through every dream I ever had. I followed your destruction from city to city, left parts of me in the past to appease your ever-needing hands. I made peace with who I was becoming because you promised me a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love. Only you were never capable of giving back all that I gave. You took the good parts of me and left dust in my place. Now I brace for pain anytime someone tells me they love me. I can't love them back without feeling an ache in my gut telling me another storm is coming. I never let myself stray too far from the shelter of my heart. I live in fear of having to survive another tornado season, and you are the reason I hide myself from even a drizzle of love. I am afraid that I am not built to withstand another devastation. I have had enough blood on my hands in this lifetime, my own. You put a rage in me that destructs in a different kind of way, a slow poison I consume every minute of every day. I'm still trying to untie the knots you left in my mind. I'm still trying to write you out of my body, but I still feel you all the time. Thank you.
Yeah, up next is
getting to it.
Almost
Okay, coming up next to the stage, we have another multi-talented poet. What you also don't know if you're sitting in the back and you can't see is right up front we have our resident artist who shows up every single week and paints portraits of the speakers and people that are delivering poetry. He sits right there and captures everyone from scratch. So please give a round of applause for Mr. Brian.
I watch your downward gaze, these devices you obey, looking to belong. Little worlds within, never round without. Our torches only reveal the world we are burning. Within our minds, our rhetoric blinds, while up above the sun is certain to cross the sky. The moon will dim, yet the earth will spin. What we burn and hate will grow in love again. In our darkness, in our doubt, It is then the stars reveal their boundless ways to be. The dreamers leap, pretending wings, that useless pixie dust slows not their scheduled meeting to curse the ground in blood. The rest of us, grounded in reality, we put away childish play. Bereft of dreams, our work buries the day. Numb we drink to forget, to dreamless sleep amidst the night. The river Lev consumes our light. But that foolish few, whose minds were born to play, in reaching for the stars, we chortle as they throw their very lives away. But every so often, a leaper fails. Hurtling past pain, they fall through the very ground. Deep beyond the light, the very dream awakens. A Greek god slaying titans of convention. Our gods then fall, they arouse us, awaken all, remaking our wrongs into stories and songs. The future comes as dreamers leap, splattering past the ground. In darkest earth, their impossible takes root, is finally freed, as if these dreams we need to be were always seeds.
I'm surprised he didn't drop that mic.
I want you on a CD. I could just listen to that. Like, meditate.
No,
I mean, isn't
it's
that
on
voice
YouTube
just
now,
like
isn't
silk?
it?
Yeah.
Like just like butter. It's just so soothing every time he gets up here on the mic. Thank you, Brian, and thank you for painting every single week. Okay,
He accepts tips.
So again, today's going to be a very short week because we got our Friendsgiving. So we have 2 more poets that are going to come and grace the mic. And then we're going to end our portion down here in the Acid Vault, and we're going to go upstairs and have our Friendsgiving. You are more than welcome to come up and join us for some pizza, some cheesecake, some cookies, or just some laughs. We're going to break out the Jenga. We're going to play some Jenga. We're going to tell some stories, and we're going to have a good time. So please welcome to the stage, Nadia. You've been here before, yes?
Yeah,
right.
I'm overdue for a visit.
Oh, it's you! Oh, come here, sis! Where you been? I haven't seen you.
It's a Nadia. It's a Nadia.
Oh, hey. I love that bag.
Thank you. The dial will rotate.
That's kitsch. You sit back there all quiet and reserved. It's you. Hey! I love your hair, too. Wow.
Thank you. I didn't see it.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you for reminding me. I just keep forgetting.
I'm short.
It's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too. All right, hello, Acid Vault. It's been a while since I've been around. I'm definitely overdue for a visit. It's good to see everyone again. Poetry. I'm more of a drawer. Poetry is not really my thing. However, I've been slowly getting back to writing, especially to show appreciation for the poets that do show up for a different open mic I host. So I just pull some stuff out that I've completely forgotten about and be like, I could go ahead and present this. So who's ready for some teenage melodrama angst?
Yay!
Alright.
Teenagers.
So I wrote this one when I was in not a very good place. Shout out to Phil and Tony all the way across the country. Screw those guys. This is about them.
Whoa, hey, oh.
Fuck Tony. Yep, thank you. All right, so let's get started. I call this one I Wish I Was an Angry Person. I wish I was an angry person. Maybe then I would find justice for myself. I saw you back up and admire the collection of mind games on the shelf. You cheated in a game I didn't know I was playing, but no one told me to doubt you. An age gap wider than a canyon, one of you wanted kids, the other failed the ones he already had. So you molded us in your image to compensate for your despair, grew into such a big part of our lives it became almost impossible to take you out. Like a stab wound in my side that'll bleed out if removed, sometimes I wish it killed me. Then I wouldn't suffer the way I do now. You were my teacher, you were my mentor, but you were also my worst fucking memory. The day you left me trapped, I was sure you were going to kill me. Ice cold fear gripped my neck as heat fogged the windows facing the very highway you joked about throwing me in. You surround yourself in like-minded youth to mold in your image because you refuse to grow up. You make me want to abandon mindfulness when I choke on misery. However, my thoughts hold me down as your presence did. I wish I was an angry person. Maybe then I would have known you were wrong from the start.
Whoa.
And unfortunately, that is all I have for tonight. I accidentally left my poet book at home. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was very good.
Thank you. What a surprise. I haven't heard you since we did the poetry readings at Kava Lounge, I think. Yeah, that was a fun night.
That was fun.
I got so intoxicated drinking that kava too. It was just so uplifting and beautiful. Me too. Okay, so to close us out, I'm gonna invite Mr. Chris Van Noy to do one more piece if you will grace us with the mic. You can even walk out if you want to.
No. He'll start from the back.
Okay, you guys please put it together one more time for Chris Van Noy. You guys also know he served as the Beat Poet Laureate. I know you regulars know, but for those of you that don't know, man, that's
He's the Beat Poet Laureate for the planet Earth.
For the planet, the whole entire planet.
This is true until he dies.
Chris Van Noy.
This is true.
I didn't forget this time, Robbie.
I didn't say nothing.
Sorry.
I was blessed from the beats in the holy temple of city lights. Slammed by the word speakers in Seattle, a star bar sparkled in my eyes. Paloozed in a tent of hissing spoken word, I was saved in San Diego by the poet's tree. Sangria Lizzie dazzled me with hot Spanish licks on my cool blue skin. She left my heart beating like a flamenco dancer's shoes. Oracle Mark waits at the intersection of Park and Washington with the angst of Market Street still on her Southern Comfort lips, hovering over me, smelling of a bad woman in a deep blues dress. Are you a poet, man? He kept saying. Are you a poet? Man, I feel deliverance moving in, sprouting hairs from my chin. My hands strode bongos, my hip feet got the beat. Down the sidewalks past Kerouac Sally. He was out with Sally drinking again, thinking about going to Mexico. Alan was howling in the fog, the blanketed North Beach. Bukowski slumming in a hotel of lost souls, saying that poetry just saved his ass. Ferlinghetti lives in city lights, spends nights painting pictures by the window. Beat, 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 my feet hit the street and I was out there. Way out there, man. Silver plane giving me wings. My bag full of word things spilling from a shuttle that droned me home. Dangerous Dan, the word man. He met me at the gate, said I'd be late for a reading, needing readers. Exceedingly tired, I pulled my felt hat down. The poet man
was back in town.
Yeah, it is. Okay, thank you so much, Chris Van Noy, for closing us out. Thank you for everyone that spoke. Give yourselves a hand for turning out tonight and turning up. Oh man. So we're gonna move from here and go upstairs for our Friendsgiving, and Karina has a table reserved for us so we can go up and sit. So when we finish here, we can follow Karina up. So we are here every Tuesday in case this is your first time. You got something, Rudy?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This will all be online in a few hours on youtube.com under the Rude Dude Reviews channel.
Oh yeah, Rudy always records every week, and he has a YouTube, the Rude Dude Review. So if you spoke and you want to watch yourself on YouTube, he always posts like pretty shortly after the event. So we are here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Also every first Sunday, Poets Underground does something a little different. So we have a new venue over in Liberty Station at the Arts Station. We'll post about it on the Poets Underground page, but it is another open mic. But in this open mic, it is poetry, music, and comedy. So if you are a comedian or you know a comedian, bring them out. If you know a music act, bring them out. Or if you are one or a poet, please come out. Last time, I think we had like 45 people show up on the first, and it was just, act after act of just incredible talent. So please come out and celebrate with us and join in and bring your talent. So thank you once again. I love you all, and I hope to see you here next Tuesday. Thank you.
We love you, Dennis!
Dismissed. I'll see you guys upstairs.